Do you feel stuck because of what has happened in your childhood? Are you affected in most areas of your life by your childhood trauma and you just can't break free from it? Then keep watching, because in this video, I will share with you 3 secrets to start breaking free from your trauma and the effects that it has on you. My name is Connie Wlatkowski, and I specialize in anxiety and in trauma relief. I'm the creator of the Break Free from Anxiety Easier process and the Shine Your Inner Child process. Most people that have experienced any kind of childhood trauma are suffering from the effects all their life. They're often held back in every area of their life. They're held back from living the life they want. It prevents them from being the loving, confident, and successful person that they know that they could be. They often don't feel worthy and loved. They often struggle to build meaningful and trusting relationships that often can stop them from building a family, from creating a fulfilling and thriving life. Often they don't even know how to handle their emotions, and they often resort to drinking and numbing themselves. It often affects them in every area of their life, but they're too scared to open up. They don't know how they could possibly heal from it. They don't know where to start. And I totally get how they feel. I felt exactly the same way until I discovered the 3 steps to start breaking free. These are the first 3 steps that I show all my clients so that they can start breaking free from their past. One of the main reasons why people are being stuck and held back by their past and by their stories is because they are victim of their trauma and the effects it has on them. They're living in victim mentality and is affecting their whole life. But when in victim mode, you are stuck, you're disempowered, there's no solution, and there's no moving forward. So step 1 is break out of victim mentality and step into responsibility. So make that commitment right now that you are no longer a victim. Start taking responsibility, which means you are empowered, you're moving into a solution space, and you're moving forward. Step 2 is to float out of your story and dissociate from it. People are often stuck in their thought process. They're often stuck in their story because what happens is they go over their story in their head over and over again, or they talk about their story over and over again. And what happens is our subconscious mind doesn't know what is real and what is imagined. So if you tell your story over and over again, or if you go over your story in your mind over and over again, your subconscious mind thinks it's actually happening right now in that moment. So you're so associated into the story that your subconscious mind thinks it's real. And what happens is you will create more of it. And the more you create of it, the worse you're going to feel. And it's that vicious cycle. So step 2 is to dissociate from your story. And step 3 is commit to a solution. People are often so focused on the problem that they can't see a solution, or they can't even think of a possible solution. People are so often associated into their past, into their stories. So what if you were able to shift your focus to everything but not the problem? And suddenly you start seeing solutions again. Suddenly you start seeing possibilities. Energy flows where attention goes. So if we only focus on the problem and put all our energy towards the problem, we create more of the problem. The problem gets bigger, and all we can see is that problem. The moment you start putting your attention towards a solution or towards something positive, the energy will flow there and you will create more of the positive. You will create more of the solution. These are the first 3 steps that I teach all my clients so they can start breaking free from their past traumas, so that they can start moving forward, so that they can start moving into a life, into a thriving life, into a happy and successful future. You might be thinking that breaking free from your past trauma takes a long time and that long-term therapy is needed. Well, actually, most people think that in order to overcome their childhood trauma, it will take a long time. They think they need years of therapy in order to overcome it. When you're working with a subconscious mind, most issues can be overcome within a couple of sessions. A long-term approach is often counterproductive because if you spend too much time, too long in that problem space, you will actually create more of it. But when you work with the power of the subconscious mind, things can change really quick. That is the power of the subconscious mind. That is the power of hypnosis. And this is how I work with my clients, with conscious and with subconscious solutions, so that they can get that rapid, long-lasting, and profound change. These techniques have helped thousands of clients from all over the world to breaking free from their past. When you break free from your past trauma and the effects it has on you, you can move forward into a better future. You can start loving yourself again. You can create the life that you deserve. You can create a thriving and fulfilling life. You can become the best version of yourself. You can become that successful, confident, loving person that you know that you can be. I'm extremely passionate about this work. Having experienced trauma myself, I know how freeing it is when you're finally freed from it, from all that burden, when you're finally free from all that weight. If you've enjoyed this video, please comment below. If you feel like that you are stuck because of what has happened in your childhood or because of your past traumas, and you feel that you need help in breaking free, please contact me. I would love to connect with you. Believe in yourself.